Hello, hello, friends. Welcome in. How are you today? I forgot to open up the Stream Deck, but it's open now. so it should work. And Gilmore, I have forgotten to put your intro sound in, so I will do that. But look, at least it works now. At least it's on. And here I was sitting here like, I'm all set up. I'm all set up today. All right. I think we're actually good to go though now. Now that I realized my grave error. I think we're good. So, let's go ahead and move on over here. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Oh, I can turn off this other loop. My bad. Ignore. How are you all? Gilmore, welcome in. I just started finally watching the Patreon videos. I am 6 minutes into the first video about video games. Amazing. Well, you see, and that's totally fine. I feel like, because there are some people that I support on Patreon, and I don't like consume all of their content like as soon as it goes live. A lot of times I'll like kind of wait till I have time to like sit down and watch either a couple, or if I'm like eating food, then I'll watch one. So don't there's no time sensitivity to that stuff, which is totally fine. That's a benefit. It's just there. And Emmers, welcome in. How are you? How's your day going? How do you feel about Netflix One Piece? I took forever to give you my sound, so that's fair. I was eating my lunch. You see, I will sit down and watch a lot of them when I have like dinner, and I don't really know what to watch. Because I generally will watch maybe like Critical Role or something while I have some food. But if I'm done with it, then I don't really know what to watch. And so sometimes it's like I'll watch something on YouTube. Sometimes I'll watch like an old episode of something. But if one of the random people that I support on Patreon have like put up a video, that's usually like a good, I feel like it ends up being like a good balance of like, I can listen, but sort of zone out a little bit. I don't know. It's nice. Scared. I was very curious how you'd feel, but yeah, I probably done with CR. Blasphemy. I'll never get caught up. I am fully caught up, and yeah, now I just wait, I guess. Because I honestly feel like not being fully caught up is kind of nice. The only downside is getting spoiled on something, but it's kind of nice to always have something to watch, you know? That's how I feel anyways, but I never watch it live. I always watch it kind of like the days after. But I don't know. I have been spoiled on a few things. Yeah, I think when I was catching up, because there have been periods of like, well, when I started Campaign 1 had been going for a bit. There were parts of Campaign 2 that I fell behind. And so then I would be like many episodes behind and catching up. And yeah, I would get spoiled on a few things. So that's like the only downside. But it's honestly kind of like, not nice, but I don't know. It's nice to have something that you're like, I know what I can watch. I feel like Critical Role is a very comforting show to watch. Like it's a pretty easy watch for the most part. Like watching an old show that you know, even though you don't know what's coming up necessarily in Critical Role, it's like, I don't know. It's you know, a bunch of friends hanging out. But yeah, Emmers, I was curious about your thoughts because Opon's posted a picture in the Discord. But supposedly a lot of the actors who are in it are fans of the show originally. But you know, Netflix doesn't have the best track record with anime adaptations. So, yeah. So, I would also probably be a little nervous. By the way, today, we will be playing Season, A Letter to the Future, and I'm very excited about it. It looks super good. We were given a code by the devs, and I'm just excited to play it. It looks very good. I think it's gonna be a little like, it's introspective. So it's not. It may not be like a rip-roaring hype adventure, but I think we're gonna really like a lot of the writing characters. So I'm excited. Today there was a indie direct from a company called Asylum Games? Asylum something? I think it's Asylum Games. Hold on, let me double check. Indie Asylum. That's what it is. Indie Asylum is like a... It's not like a I mean, it is a company, but it's like... It's basically a bunch of indie devs and indie companies coming together under like maybe some kind of marketing umbrella in order to then like help promote their stuff or whatever. But they had a direct, and so they had a bunch of like there were a bunch of new indie trailers that played. There were some really interesting games on there. The one that piqued my interest the most from what I saw, I had to end early, but one of the games was called This Bed We Made, and it looks really interesting. I think it would be, if it comes to console, ooh, it'll be a game that we play. It's like you're a like a house, not a housemaid, like a hotel maid. And this takes place a bit ago. But you like uncover some kind of plot of some kind while you're cleaning rooms, and you have access to all of the rooms, and so you go in and you can like find clues and like different things. Like, I think the trailer shows This Bed We Made is a third-person narrative mystery game in which you play Sophie, an inquisitive maid in a 1950s hotel. Looks interesting, yeah. She finds, like, in the trailer, she finds, like, somebody has made their, like, bathroom into, like, a dark room. And so they're developing photos, and it's, like, it looks kind of like somebody's being stalked, sort of. And so she starts to investigate. It looks like it looks like the typical kind of mystery game that we would play, where she finds some letters and Yemen. Welcome in. The Teemo saving us. How are you? Is this a murder? Why am I hearing yes?
Jetpack to the moon and back.
Yemen. Thank you so much for the 17 months. That's crazy. That's ridiculous.
Is this a murder? Why am I hearing yes?
I was waiting to hear it. Yeah, welcome in. I'm doing good. How are you? I'm doing very good. I'm doing very, very good. Excited about playing a new game today, and yeah, just having a pretty good day. Did a bunch of work this morning. Still have a bunch of work to do after stream, but it's been a good day. But yeah, Gilmore. Doesn't that game look interesting? It looks really fun. I really hope it comes to console, because I would love to play it. They followed me actually because I tweeted at them. I was like, I was watching this direct, and this game is just absolutely my jam, and they followed me. So I'm like, maybe they at least saw my request for a console version. But because it looks like the Poirot type games or Sherlock games that we've played, so I'm here for it. But what else is going on? So another game released today. So Season, this is their launch day. But another game launches today that I hope to pick up at some point. But Power Washer Simulator is out today on consoles. I think it's been out on Steam for a while, but it's out on console now. There's also a new update for all of them. That's the Lara Croft mansion is now like something that you can clean up. But they announced today, because I think it is also Final Fantasy VII's anniversary, they announced that they're going to have a Midgar update, where they showed off Cloud's bike, his motorcycle. And I don't know if... I hope that's not just it. I hope it's like Seventh Heaven and like... or the church! Oh goodness, that would be so cool. But like, I hope it's like the bike... Christmas music? Yeah, this is a part of the Video Game Study Lounge playlist. So yeah, it's okay. I was on YouTube, so I just looked it up. I was downloading the Patreon video to my phone for offline viewing. Nice! We love that. Yeah, they added a couple of Christmas songs right around Christmas time, so we happened to play one. Anyway, I really want to... I would love to pick up Power Washer Simulator at some point. But the fact that they have a Final Fantasy VII update coming is even... It's like we have to play it now. Because we've basically played... We played Remake, we will play Part 2, we played Crisis Core. Now we might as well wash Cloud's bike, so... I see this as an absolute win. So that was an update. I feel like there was another video game update that I had heard about. What was it? I know apparently more PS5s are being made now. Like there's a ton of... They're like producing more. I can't remember. There was some other game that I wanted to talk about. I should really write these down. That would be the smart thing to do, but it's too late now. Anyway, what are you guys up to? How's your day been? Anything fun planned for today? I really should write, like, things down when I'm like, yeah, I'll talk about that, and then I don't. And then I 100% completely forget. Tweeted about Star Fox earlier because this week I had realized that there's not a Star Fox game for the Switch, which I think is upsetting. Because I mean, maybe it's because of No Man's Sky, but I feel like I would totally eat up a Star Fox game right now. People are still talking about rumors of a Nintendo Direct, which I imagine will happen. I think for the past few years there has been a Direct in February. So we should be like it. All of it sounds like it, I mean we should get one. Kirby's Return to Dreamland, that comes out soon. I would like to play that game. Some people were talking about there's rumors of Uncharted 5. There's a bunch of stuff happening with Rocket League esports that I don't really follow. But anyway, that's I feel like there was one like specific game that I was going to mention today, and I have forgotten it, so that's okay. What else has been going on? Well, mostly for me has just been work. Work, design, emotes. That's pretty much all of what today has been. Earlier, right before stream, I got a message from my one of my coworkers from one of my contract jobs that I do. And because they're not like my boss, but it's like I deal with them sometimes. So they messaged me like, hey, we need a bunch of these signs made. And I'm gonna send them to you in like it's a bunch of signs. And I'm gonna send you them in like chunks, so that way you can finish a section, send it, and then we'll send you the next section, and then you send it. And I got a whole ton of messages, and so I was like seeing all of the signs that need to be made and whatever. And then like over the course of like 10-15 minutes of just like more and more signs being added. And then like at the end of it all, I got a message that was like, please disregard all of these messages. And I'm like, okay. She's like, I will give you some more info later. I was like, all right, I am very confused. You just sent me so much information and then ended it with, just ignore all of this. Actually, don't do any of the things that I just sent you. So it was like a fake out. But I assume I will get a couple of messages while we're streaming. But I'm working today. I'm planning on starting some laundry later, and I would like to finish my book today. How are you done? Will this be the last book in the? Wait, are you still on the trilogy? Is it a trilogy of the Dragon Princess books? You know which one I'm talking about. I've already forgotten the name again. I'm on the second book. Okay, nice. Okay, so you'll be on the second book. All right. Or you will be on the third after you finish that. By the way, I have added a new BTTV emote. I always think I do too many. That I also teased in the Discord. But I added it as a BTTV instead of like an animated emote because I don't really foresee it being used elsewhere. But it's Skriggle being thrown into the void. So it's supposed to be used for like when we talk about spoilers and stuff. So like not when we talk about spoilers, but when we say please go to the void, the spoiler chat, that's when it can be referred to as, that's when we can use that. I'll probably read the third by the end of the week. Probably. Has it been really fun, like reading? Has it been like easy to get through? MG is amazing. I wish it could just, I wish I could use it on mobile. Yeah, I mean, I could technically add it as like a normal animated emote, but I just don't know if, I mean, we actually have, we only have one animated right now. I haven't worked on any for us. I knew I wanted to at least have something that like stands out when we do like actually I should change the announcement that just happened. Please keep all spoilers and backseating to our street. I should add that in there. I'm gonna do that right now actually. Even though it won't play today. I already updated Nightbot. So Nightbot has that. Let's see. And it's Jet Void with a capital V. And that's it. Because I figured we'd save our animated emotes for like things that you would probably use elsewhere, you know? You say that and then never change it. So yeah, now we have that. I think it looks pretty funny to see it just being tossed into like a Doctor Strange portal. So that way, like, mods or anybody can be like, if people are talking spoilers or whatever, you can, you know, throw that emote in there as well and be like, please go to the void, or you know, whatnot. Please keep all of the spoilers and backseating over there. Or, I mean, I guess you could just do exclamation point backseating. That's also, it already has those in there. But still, to the void with ye, yeah. I immediately knew when I was thinking about this, I was like, I want it to be Scriggle's face. Out of all of the faces, it needs to be Scriggle. It honestly took me like 5 seconds to make. It wasn't very difficult. Now that's part of the reason why we haven't had any other animated emotes yet, is because I've been working on so many other people's emotes. Makes it harder to work on my stuff at the same time. But this, I was like, I was able to find that Portal is like a stock portal. And then all I had to do was like make the Scriggle rotate into the portal. So it was like 5 minutes maybe. Honestly, the hardest part was getting it to upload to Discord. I also put it in the Discord. They're very specific. At both platforms, Twitch and Discord, are very particular about like requirements to get like a GIF to work. It's like, it obviously has to be in the right format, but then it's like, well, and BTTV were all different. So like, BTTV had like a size requirement for its dimensions, as well as how large the file could be. And so I met that, but then it was actually different from Discord's. I wish there was just maybe more uniformity amongst all the platforms, because Discord's requirements are much different. But I think Discord's appears larger, or can. So I think maybe that's why, but it was actually the Discord has like a more limited size requirement than BTTV did. And anyway, so it was I had to like resave it a few times and just be like, all right, let's work. Please work for me. But it actually looks pretty okay in its in its small version. And when I highlight over it, because I think this is an extension that I have. It shows me like a larger version of it, and it looks pretty good. It's like not perfect, but it's decent enough. Actually, I think the one on BTTV looks a little bit better. It looks a little stronger, which is fine. Also, my Discord is dying. All right, there we go. Let me minimize that. What else is happening? So yeah, again, today we're playing a game that the devs gave us a code for. We'll start that Maybe in 15:30, depending on how things go. But trying to think what else we have planned or anything fun I should mention. I don't know how long this game is. Let me check to see if there's any updates. Season. Uh, 5 hours. Okay, so we might beat it. So today, tomorrow should be good. This is main plus extras 5.5, so we'll see. Granted, only 2 people have submitted like links for it, so we're not really going off a lot, but I assume that sounds about right. It looks like such a beautiful game, so I'm very excited about it. I have a feeling that it's gonna have like do you guys remember when we played what's that game where you're on a boat? Spiritfarer. I feel like it's gonna have Spiritfarer vibes. Yes, Gilmore, yeah. I think it's gonna have Spiritfarer vibes. To an extent. Spelling, no, I totally get it. Yeah, I think it might have some Spiritfarer vibes. I don't know if it's gonna be sad. There may be. I don't know. It depends on how, like, what direction this game goes. But we'll kind of see. It looks super good though. But the rest of the week. So it looks like we should be able to beat this tomorrow. Thursday we'll play some more Zeldor. And then Friday, A Call to the Sea, which I'm also looking forward to. We were going to play A Call to the Sea today, but I realized that my concept of time is wrong. And as much as I thought the 31st was Friday, it's today. Also, I thought today was the 1st of February. Yesterday. I thought, oh, rent's due tomorrow. No. So I just don't know when things are. Zeldor. A door shaped like Zelda. Zeldor. Link gets to Hyrule Castle and Zelda's just a door for some reason. She's been turned into a door. And there's just no explanation for it. They never touch on it. He's just confused. She's like, look, it's magic, don't ask questions. And then and Ganon is also like I don't know, he's like a wardrobe or something. It's like a crossover of Zelda and Beauty and the Beast for no reason. I mean, she gets turned into a painting. Oh, that's a good point. So really, this isn't too far off. This is all in the realm of possibility. Let me see. Is there anything else? Trying to think. I know I want to pick up Power Wash Simulator. I think that would be fun. How much is Power Wash Simulator? And who makes it? Do you think they'd give me a code? Are they made by... They're not made by Square, right? Power Washing Simulator. Ah, they are published by Square, but they're made by Future Lab. That makes sense why they have the Lara Croft and Final Fantasy connection coming soon. The Square guy, that Square guy makes it. That would also make sense. Hold on, I have to show you guys. Let's see. Hold on. My computer's doing the thing now that it's like taking forever to open things up because I'm. Oh, maybe you're in the Shinra building. Still, I hope you're in. I would love to be in like. Hold on. This is the picture they posted. So the Midgar special pack. Look at that. Anyway. Wait, so how much is if I go to the PlayStation Store? Cuz is it like is Power Wash Simulator like a $70 game, or is it something more reasonable? I hope it's like $25 max. That's what I would pay for it. Power washing. Because games are getting so expensive. No, not Power Rangers. I searched for Power Washing. On Steam, it's $25. Oh, wait, so maybe that was right. Hold on. Power Washing. Why it no show me? Why does it show me Power Rangers? Latest. On Steam, it's $25 for the package, the game, and Tomb Raider. New games. Oh, also One Piece Odyssey. Emmers, are you playing that? That's out now. Wait, doesn't it? I thought it came out today on console. Did I make that up? Also, Space for the Unbound is out. I requested a code for that a long time ago, and I never heard from them. I thought about it a bit, but I don't really like turn-based games. Oh, that's actually... I'm still even surprised that... But it's One Piece, Emmers. It's One Piece. Yeah, I don't see it on the store. Maybe the PlayStation Store hasn't, maybe it's not. Maybe it's like not live yet. That actually could be what it is. The devs for this bed we made just tweeted at me. I'll have to respond to them later. Power washing. It's not how you spell washing. Power. Wait a minute. It says Power Wash Simulator has... Oh, maybe it's because I'm searching for power washing. It might just be power wash. Is it really that big of a deal? I think maybe it's getting confused. But it says it has splash landed on the Switch and PS4, PS5. Would you guys watch me power wash some things? Not today, obviously. I would. Yay! Power wash. Oh, it is. Okay, wow. It's also one word. Weird enough. Even though the logo has it power wash, like on top of each other, it's actually power wash. $25. Actually, that's perfect. I don't know if I'll buy it right now, but that's at least nice. And the Tomb Raider special pack is free. It's very relaxing. Like the bits that I've seen, it just seems like a very chill experience that I'm down with. We can listen to some lo-fi maybe and just power wash some things. Did you do all that work and I linked you? Well, no, but I needed to check it on PlayStation because it could be different. Because oftentimes, because Power Wash Simulator has been out on PC for a bit. So I didn't know if it was like, you know, sometimes console prices end up being like a little bit more expensive for whatever reason. So I saw that you linked it. I was just double checking the PlayStation Store. I like never go to Steam because that's just like it's uncharted territory for me because I never buy anything. I did finally buy something though, so maybe this year for the Game Awards, maybe I'll finally win a Steam Deck. I bought Disco Elysium on the Mac, so that way I could get like the sound effects for it for like all the alerts and stuff. But I was trying to like rip the sounds off of the game. Could not figure out how to do that. I'm honestly shocked as like how rabid the Disco Elysium community is. Like it's like a very niche community, but they're like very rabid about disco. I was shocked that nobody has like ripped all the sounds out and just put them online yet. Sunny D, how's it going? What's up? How's your Tuesday going? It's going pretty well. I'm excited about starting a new game today. But besides that, it's going pretty good. How about yours? And now KK Cruisin' is playing, so that's also positive. Also, I feel like I am short, but I feel like I'm shorter than usual. Let's put me here. That feels about right. Also, I'm gonna sneeze in just a second. Excuse me. I'm still at work, unfortunately, but just a couple more hours and then gaming hard tonight. That's awesome. What are you gonna play? I played some Apex yesterday. I've been playing a lot more recently. But I got a really good win in ranked where I did like a decent amount of work, and I led us to victory. Where I feel like my direction and timing worked well for us. Like we needed to. It was one of the last rings, and we needed to get to the ring. And we could have gone one way, but I told them to go like around, sort of. And we got there safely, and we got to kind of clean up at a couple of teams right there at the end. And then I got at the last group. I think we each got a kill. So it was like a very tight finish though, because I think we basically each got downed after we like knocked somebody. So it was the last two. It was like the last two people alive. Well, like one on our team, one on the other team, and so it was a little tense. And I was like, "Are they gonna make it?" And I actually thought that it was not going. I think the two people knew each other. I think I gathered that later, but at the start of the match, I thought, "Oh no, this is gonna be bad," because one of them. I had pinged a shield for them, and they were like both running towards it, and one of them picked it up before the other, and the other one got kind of mad about it, and I was like, oh no, it's gonna be one of these. But then I think they actually know each other, and so I think they were maybe hamming it up a little bit, but let's see, I'm finishing up BioShock 2. Oh, nice. I've never played BioShock 2. I've only played BioShock Infinite. Yeah. That's the only one that I've played. And that was pretty fun. There's like, is there a new one coming out? Have they teased a new one? Or like dropped a trailer for? I feel like there is. That's awesome. Judas, but it has nothing to do with the. Oh, okay. Oh, that's what it was. That you're right, 100%. That's exactly what it is. I think initially I was like, oh, this looks very like it's gonna be connected, but yeah, it wasn't. You're right. What was that on? What did they? Was that on a direct recently or something? I feel like that. They recently talked about it. Or maybe it was just a trailer that dropped. But I remember watching something and they showed that trailer. The Game Awards! That's what it was. Thank you. Thank you. I forgot about that. I forgot that existed. Even though I literally mentioned the Game Awards just 5 minutes ago. That's right. Well, that'll be fun. It looked interesting. I had just mentioned the Game Awards. Like, what was it? What was the last thing recently? Mm-hmm. Oh, this was what I was going to mention. E3 this year. So there's going to be an E3, supposedly. And that's usually... Is that Mayish, June, July, something like that? It's closer to July. However, Nintendo, Sony, and Microsoft have all said that they will not be attending E3. And so I am very confused what will be shown. And I mean, maybe game devs specifically will go to the show and have like sort of trailers just kind of drop, or like maybe they're going to be some kind of presentation that way. But yeah, so and I guess that's to say I don't really know. I mean, like, I think last year Sony had No, I think Sony was there, weren't they? But they all usually have their own presentations anyway, their own like digital presentations. And so maybe we'll still get announcements during that time, but I'm very confused if the big three aren't going to E3. Like what? Who's going to be announcing things? I mean, I guess maybe it's like the publishers. Maybe that it'll just kind of do that instead, but I feel like sometimes they have like ties and ends with the different things will be announced at like a Nintendo press conference or Sony or whatever. So maybe it'll just be like Bethesda and Blizzard and whoever. Maybe they will have their own shows, but they announced that and I was like, huh, it's weird. Maybe they're all just kind of like, I don't know. Nintendo, I think, kind of makes sense. Because they typically do digital presentations, and they're sort of like... I bet they don't really have much to announce in the way of the Switch. So... they're probably like... we're just going to skip this here. It'll probably save them money if they just continue to do digital presentations like Nintendo Directs and stuff. I agree. And honestly, I don't think they like need E3, but it's always an exciting time when we're getting like all these updates kind of around the same time. It's kind of fun. Sony, I mean, I guess supposedly they're already thinking about the PS6 now. It seems so fast. So like maybe, I don't know, but they still have like, I mean, they're not done with this life cycle yet, so I don't know. But that's okay. All right. We'll probably be starting the game in like 10 minutes. But what else do we have? And then I don't really follow Microsoft Xbox as much, so but I feel like they've typically been at most E3s, even when like Sony or Nintendo have sat out. So we'll kind of see. I assume it's going to just be a lot of publishers then having their own shows. But who knows? What else though? Anything else exciting happening? If you're into adult cartoons, The Great North is about an Alaskan family created by the studio that brought us Bob's Burgers. I've heard of it. I've had a couple people mention it before. I need to actually watch it. And I love Bob's Burgers, so I feel like I would probably also enjoy it. I know Runner has mentioned it a couple of times, and a couple of people have popped in and been like, Alaska. There's that one show. But I should give it a watch. I think Runner says there's like an old guy who wears a bandana or something. Or who has a beard maybe, and I think he has said he's drawn parallels. Which I don't blame him, I guess, But I love Bob's Burgers, so I think I would really like it. If it's at all like the humor of Bob's Burgers, then yes. I was actually thinking, because Bob's Burgers just got renewed for 2 more seasons. And I have not watched for a very long time. And I need to actually watch it. I think the last episode I watched was they cater a wedding. I think that is the last episode that I watched. Bob's Burgers wedding episode. I think like maybe Linda and Bob are arguing. That was a while ago. Yeah, it was a long time ago. Or maybe that was it. Just as Bob wonders if working in the restaurant business is worth it. A couple who fell in love at the restaurant asks the Belchers to cater their wedding. Season 8. Yeah, so I'm like, I think they just got renewed for like season 15 and 16 or 14 and 15, something like that. So I have like quite a few seasons to to catch up on. And the movie, which I want to watch, but I want to wait until I catch up to like where the movie would have been. The movie is canonical. Oh, that's so good. I love that. Okay, maybe something old, something new, something Bob caters for you. That's excellent. There's a part in that episode where I laughed so much. And I remember it. I need to rewatch it, but I feel like the wind is blowing like really hard or something, and they do they set free some butterflies, but they're all dead or something? There's like a couple of things happen, but I just remember they like open up the thing, and the way they all kind of like fly out of there is funny, but then Bob's reaction is just, it's yeah, this is totally the last episode. I'm seeing a screenshot of it now. Yeah. Oh, so that was the end of season 8. So I just need to, I can start at season 9. Excellent. Yeah, it looks like they just got renewed for 14-15. Oh yeah, one person was covering the mic to block the wind from muttering the mic, yeah. And anyway, it's just so funny. I love that show. My favorite character is regular sized Rudy. I think he's great. I want him in the show more. I feel a kindred spirit with him. Also having asthma. And he's just the best. He has some of the best lines. Okay, I'm tweeting out that I'm gonna start season. I only tweet out when I'm going live now when it's like a game that we've been given a code for, just because I feel like it's a nice thing to do. But yeah, we'll be starting the game here in just a minute. But yeah, that was such a funny episode. I need to rewatch that episode and then continue with season 9. Oh my gosh, there's an episode called The Gene Mile. I also have the Bob's Burger book, and I've made a few burgers from it, and it's very good. Highly recommend the Bob's Burger book. All right. Yeah, let's go ahead, and we're gonna start hopping into the game. I've seen YouTube videos of chefs recreating Bob's creations. Yeah, I really want to try the bet it all on black garlic burger or something like that. The one he does for the competition that has black garlic in it. I cannot find black garlic anywhere. I don't know where you get that. Apparently, I think I read recently that if you can find a market that sells Korean food, there is a chance that they will have black garlic, because I guess black garlic is used in some Korean dishes or something. Yeah, it looks very good, and the people who have made it have said that it also looks very good. Sorry for getting you on a tangent. No, we're here for tangents. We're here for tangents. Get on with season. Sorry. All right, let's see. I think, okay, let me just double check real fast. We are in the right thing. We're in the right things. Excellent. All right, I think we are good to go. Okay. And I'm gonna do this is work of fiction. It was designed, developed, and produced by a team made up of different cultures. Back. Oh. I can get to it. I couldn't get to it on time. My apologies. But yeah, I think this game is going to be just plain lovely. So we'll kind of see about that. Got back to work, dropping a lurk. Thank you so much, Sunny. Thanks for coming in, chatting with us today. We'll see you later. All right, season, a letter.
This
suave
feature
and
bearded
play
man
season
before you will soon be your 4th favorite streamer.
Thank you for the follow. I assume I assume you guys made the game. I like the E font style. That it is a very nice E. I do agree. It is basically like the O, but cut and divided. It's a very unique font. I wonder if it is a custom-made font for the game, because I don't think I've seen it before. But I will also say the name styling, I think, is very specific. So even though the category on Twitch is incorrect, category on Twitch does not have season in all caps, but I have seen that in all of their like press kit stuff or like their website or whatever, season is always in all caps, and then a letter to the future. Sometimes the A is capitalized, sometimes it's not, but the rest of it is in lowercase. I feel like that's very specific. So we'll see. But I'm already enjoying the mood that we're at here. I'm glad you take a note. You really got an eye for detail. It is. Thanks. I also do graphic design, so I think some of it's. I've had to work with brand stuff before, so I'm like, what is the? Anytime I use like Tank
Jetpack to the moon and back.
Tank, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate it, my friends. And the raid, you guys are coming at the perfect time. And the sound isn't playing though. There it is. Fabulosa, welcome in. Fabulosa. I'm gonna say it right this time. Slim Jim, hello. Terrace Edward, hello. Welcome in. How are you, friends? How are you guys doing? I hope you're having a great day, friends. Oh, and thank you, Emmers, for doing that. And then you guys have come at the perfect time because we are about to start the game. But friends, if you have not followed Tank Media Games, please do. We love Tank. He's great. Also, if I can share your big news, Tank, also, I would love to. I'm sure people already know, but I can do so after a fist bump to welcome you all in. Tank and friends, hello, how are you doing? I hope you're having a great day. Thanks for coming into today's stream. We're playing a game that launched today called Season, A Letter to the Future. If you would like a fist bump, please go ahead and punch your screen on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, wha-bam. And welcome in. Share, share, share. Friends, news, Tank and his wife are having a babby. They're gonna have a little baby Tank on the way. So please congratulate him on a little babby Tank. Very exciting, I think. May or may not be named after me. We'll see. But I mean, I'm honored. I'll just say that now. Shady, a little shrimp on the bobby. Welcome in. But name it Thomas the Tank Engine. Thomas the Tank Baby. We are very excited with the Twitch career stalling at times. We decided to create some new talent. That's the only way. You guys had to add to the team. You had to add to the team, you know. Sometimes you have to recruit. But congratulations, Tank. Also, thank you again for the raid, and friends for being here. When I saw that, I watched the video and I was like, oh, Tank must be starting like a new series of some kind. Or like, you know, he's starting a new, I mean, in a way you are. You're starting a new adventure. But I was like, oh, Tank must be starting like a thing. There's some announcement video. And then it took me a second to realize at the end, I was like, wait. Tank's having a baby. And Gia, welcome in. How are you? How's it going? But we are starting, friends, we're starting a game called Season, A Letter to the Future. The devs gave us a code. I'm very excited to play it. I saw the trailer a long time ago, and I was like, this looks incredible. I'm excited. It's gonna be kind of a very like narrative adventure game. Looks really interesting. I think the character development and like writing I've heard is like great. So I'm really excited about it. That's what you're supposed to think. I like it. So it served its purpose. We like that. But anyway, friends, very excited to hop into this game. So please join me on this adventure. Can you clip through walls and skip entire chapters? I hope not. I hope not, because I don't think this is the type of thing we want to clip through walls this time. But yeah, I honestly, so again, this is the type of game where I saw the first trailer and I knew I will want to play this, and so I stopped reading about it. I stopped watching trailers because I didn't want to spoil myself on what's going to happen or like little bits and pieces of it. So I honestly don't know fully how to describe it because I only can base it really off of the first trailer and like the little snippets that I saw of the second trailer, the story trailer. I watched it on mute. So clip through time and send. This is what's that movie with Keanu Reeves and Sandra Bullock? They live in the same house but like decades apart or something. What if it just ends up being that? What a twist. That I forget what it's called. Somebody will know. Somebody in chat will know. The Lake House? That sounds right. That sounds right. Oh, by the way, Tank! I was going to say, I love Taskmaster. You were talking about Taskmaster on your stream, and I love it. It is so funny. I have been making my way through the different seasons for a while. They're so good. I love Greg Davies is really funny. I've seen him in other stuff. Alex Horn, I think, is excellent. I think he is so funny. He does like micro expressions really well. It just like, I don't know. He every little thing he does is incredible. And then I love the there's usually like one or two comedians each series, and I'm like, oh, this is excellent. Like this person is hilarious. Bob Mortimer is my favorite, and that's actually how I think I found Taskmaster, is because I always search for new Bob Mortimer content. I'm a big Bob Mortimer stan, and it eventually took me to some Taskmaster clips. Forget what season he's on, but he's hilarious. The movie is called The Lake House. There we go. And you were gonna. I actually still need to watch the New Zealand Taskmaster. Morted. Lizzie loves Noel Field. Oh, he's great. Yeah. So that's how I got it. He's hilarious. He was also on the IT Crowd. Sassy, welcome in. You've come just in time. Noel Fielding was also on the IT Crowd, who also appeared on The Travel Man, 48 Hours In, whatever. Or maybe it's called 48 Hours In. I don't know. But welcome in, Sassy. How's it going? Whoa, that's me. It is you. That's the first time I've heard it. Incredible. It's been around for a while. Okay, let me just double check if there's anything that I need to change. Subtitles are on. We love that. Sweet. It should be good. Well, I was just popping in quickly off to a PT session. Shady, have a good one. We'll see you later. I'll be lurking while I make Mama Panda's birthday cake. That's right. Happy birthday, Mama Panda. I knew it was a thing, but she always beats me here. Oh, that's a good point. Good point. Well, Tank, one, if you need to go, if you're tired, etc., thank you again for the raid and for being here. Appreciate it. We should share Taskmaster clips back and forth. And maybe play some Apex soon, please. But all right, let's get into season. A Letter to the Future. Again, very excited. Very thankful for the devs for giving me a code. I am super pumped to play this game. But let us begin, my friends. Let me know if the sound is all right.
Who are you?
Oh gosh. Let's pause. Landline! Welcome in. Chronicon, hello. Snake Lancer Haven, hello. How's it going? Friends, welcome in. We've just started the game. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Emmers. On top of it. And then, how are you? How was your day? What were you playing? Oh, wait. Nope, did it wrong. Hold on. I did that version. We're on it. We're doing... Let's try that. I had failed it. No, you're doing great, Emmers. You're doing great. How are you all doing? Welcome in. L4 Klein. sounds like a perfume of some kind, or like, you know, somebody's gonna sell me something. But welcome in. How are you doing? Let me welcome you all in with a fist bump, my friends. How is Gardic Phone? How are you guys doing? I hope you're having an excellent Tuesday or Wednesday, depending on where you are. If you would like a fist bump, please go ahead and punch your screen on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, wha-bam. And welcome in. Oh, and Sassy Mama Panda, I hope you have a happy birthday. We were doing some Gardic. A lot of amazing artists there. Really? Oh, that's awesome. I always feel the pressure. Smells of rotten cabbage. Oh, no. Oh, no. But welcome in. For those who don't know, my name is Jet. Family-friendly streamer here. We play a lot of indie games and random stuff, mystery games, puzzle games. Currently, we are just starting a game called Season, A Letter to the Future, that launched today. And we were given a code, and I'm very excited to start it and play it. We just started, like immediately just started. So I'm going to at least continue a bit because I don't want to slow down the momentum. But tell me how stream was. Tell me how you're doing. I'll be catching up in chat here in just a second. All that has happened is we saw someone walk up to a desk, pull a book out of like a satchel, open it up. It showed a woman with short hair and glasses, round glasses, and it said, "Who are you?" sketched out on top. And now it looks like we've cut to the person that was sketched, and she said, "Who are you?" And that was it.
Where are you? How far in the future? Where'd you find my journal? I may never know, but you can know me from what I put down on these pages. I come from a little village in the mountains. No one has left here since before I was born. But our lives changed overnight, just a few days ago when my best friend had a prophetic dream. A vision that the elder said means this season is going to end soon. The world is about to enter a new era. A great change is coming. Everyone was afraid. I was surrounded by questions and I began to feel how little I know. What is this season that is about to end, and why is it ending? What exactly is out there that could turn the world inside out? If there are still voices singing and laughing in the wilderness, I could record them before they're gone. I also thought of my dad, who always wanted to see the outside world but never did. So, I asked if I could leave. The elder had one condition for letting me go: that I take what I collect to the museum vault, a palace of art and memory at the edge of the earth. She says it's the only place safe from the turmoil of a changing season. I hope that's where you're reading this now. I can't stop the change that is coming, but this time on Earth could live on in these pages. What it looks like, sounds like, how it feels to be alive right now. I'm writing to you at the crack of dawn on the morning I leave home. I can smell breakfast cooking in the other room, and I can hear my mom's voice.
Woo! I'm already loving this. The voice acting, by the way, very good. Very good. Index, key, unviewed, concluded. Past seasons, A Letter to the Future, Village in the Mountains, Pate's Dream, this season is going to end. Dad, the Museum Vault, the morning I leave home. Is this? Interesting. Woo, this is cool. Olden Days, Unknown, Season of Modernity, 500, a season of industrialization. The Golden Season, a season of cultural change. The War, the Great War, which lasted 10 years, and season of, question mark? The season I was born into. So there's a new season on the way. Who are you? I don't know, but I'm writing to you anyway. Okay, this is what we read, or what was said in the thing. I do like seeing these, like, drawings, though. All right, so the museum. I can smell breakfast cooking in the other room, and I can hear my mom's voice. A bell. Aw. Pull string.
3, 2, 1. Hooray!
Oh,
Mr. Lotto's here.
Mr. Lotto.
I'm tired.
Same.
3,
Is it,
2,
are those the only two?
1. Hooray! Mr. Lotto's here.
I just want to hear it say I'm tired one more time.
I'm tired.
I just love that coming from a toy for some reason. I'm tired. A catalog of strangers, fearsome tales for blasé children. That's me. A catalog of strangers, fearsome tales for blasé children. A catalog. Oh, I guess I could have read that. A catalog of strangers is an introduction to the more frightful aspects of this world. A reasonable amount of fear and fun makes for prudent children.
My bag and Dad's camera, ready for the great departure.
I just don't. Oh, hold on. Let me just make sure I'm not missing anything. So we had a bell. Anything else? Also, I love that this is in. You see, that like movie aspect ratio looks kind of neat. Old Bill. The owl spreads her wings over prosperity. This bill is worth 10 poems. The prismatic treasury. Woo! Very shiny. Wandering Tale Festival. Oh. Hope you like him more than you would have liked a fish pate. Hold on. Folded by Pate. For whatever reason, I love when there are sketches in a video game. It just, I don't know. I went out for a climb. Be back this evening. Nightlife in the Plaza, 801. Okay, let's go. Mama? Good morning, Mom. Absorb the moment, study the scene. Just absorb the moment.
The last moment in this little house. There used to be 3 of us here. My mom and Dad and me. Soon it will be just her. Her and all these memories. But in this moment, everything is the same as ever. Until I shift my weight. The floorboards creak. Mom hears it and turns to me.
You're up. What are you doing standing there? Time to get going. It's gonna be a beautiful morning. I'm making progress. I found the burner, camera, recorder, travel bag. Breakfast is in progress. Still gotta make a pendant. We haven't used this in so long. Good thing I saved the instructions. Just as you would use a shield to protect your body, an identity pendant protects your mind. Your thoughts, memories, everything that makes you, you. We don't wear them here in the village anymore, but if you're going into the outside world, I'll feel better when you've got a pendant shielding you.
A pendant? Shielding against what?
Diseases of the mind, like the dream sickness.
Where'd the dream sickness come from?
We don't know what caused it. We heard people suddenly fell into an eternal sleep. These were years of wild rumors, and half of them turned out to be true. In times of war, a pendant can be used to identify a body. Let's skip that part. Objects have two layers, the physical and the mental. The pendant needs to absorb both. 1. Collect a sentimental object for each sense: sound, smell, feel, sight, taste. 2. Feel the sense and speak aloud a memory of the object. 3. Feed the object into the burner. The memory will leave the speaker as it is transferred to the pendant. That means I'll forget the memory after I say it. It's supposed to be painless. At least. No, you must remember everything.
I said I could do it, so I lose a memory, and okay.
That's your role.
I could tell you the memory after you lose it.
The pendant needs this little sacrifice. I want to be sure it works. Don't be afraid. A few memories is a small price to pay for knowing you'll be safe. Okay, so this old tape should work for our sense of sound. I remember. You and I fell asleep listening to this tape. Your dad came home. We all rested together until it got dark. What an odd feeling. Like an absence, disappearing. The empty space fills itself back in until I forget that I forgot anything at all. I'm glad I'm only losing a few memories. If I lost too many, I wouldn't even know who you are. You should pick the rest of the objects. I'll lose the memories, but you'll have them in a pendant forever. So they should be important to you. They should be parts of your identity you want to be sure to protect. So think about what these items and what the memories would preserve about you. Let's do smell next. Find an object with a strong odor and that holds a piece of you.
Okay, interesting. Oh boy. Well, let's walk around for a bit. That's really interesting, though, to see,
Granite, seaside, darkness. This speaks to how my mom loves me.
Oh, age 9. Well, okay. Wait, did they say smell? They said smell. Smell, so let's do smell. If there was cough, it would be me. If it would be sad, I also feel, yes. I agree. I am in agreement.
Nothing. I used to see souls everywhere. Childhood. Too sweet, too old. I always wanted to experience new things.
Okay.
Sweet wax honey. How I've tried to save things. Ancient perfume, sweet. Nothing is ever lost.
Okay, so that has a smell. But let's see if there was anything else that we can
Honey,
find.
wax, baby, waves. I was loved by people I have no memory of.
Was there anything in our room that had a smell? I'm thinking the bell could be used for, like...
Nothing. I always looked for other worlds.
Bell could be used for, like, a sound, maybe.
Tangled nest, sour play. This speaks to how my dad loved me. Glue, acid, dust, pulp. How I always wanted to meet these strangers.
Interesting. I like that now she, like, gives context to some of these things.
Sour, handshake, sweat. I always had the intuition the world could change completely. Nothing. I look closely.
I'm thinking we go with either the flower. What did she say for the flower? Remember again.
Nothing is ever lost.
That's it? She said something.
Nothing
She
is
said
ever
like
lost.
honey, sweet, something or another. And then the candle. She also said sweet. People who
I
loved
was
me.
loved by people I have
Yeah.
no memory of.
We'll go with the flower. I feel like that makes sense. Even though I also want to kind of go with the candle. I don't know if it even matters, but I'm being very decisive about this.
What did you choose for smell?
These dried flowers.
Let's breathe in deep. Your dad used to bring these flowers home from his climbs. They only grow high up in the mountains. He was a great climber. He even found us a new source of water. I hoped after he would climb less, maybe even retire. But he always wanted to explore, and the only direction to go was up. Maybe the Elder is letting you leave out of guilt for what happened to your dad. If someone has the energy to leave, it needs to go somewhere. He fell into the Fitz ravine. We never found his body. But doesn't he rest with us at night? Doesn't he appear in our dreams? How can such a human being depart this earth without leaving behind a trace as strong as the flowers would still have their scent? Darling, I don't want to lose this one. I can't lose this one. Can we put the flowers back, please?
Yes. Yes.
Thank you.
Don't tell me that. Goodness. Let's take the candle, Mom. Fine.
What did you choose for smell?
This candle.
Let's breathe in deep. This kind of candle keeps someone alive for the time it takes to burn. Just a few hours when death is nearby. It can be enough for last rites, last words. This was Grandma's candle. She didn't want to use it. You spent a lot of time with her when you were a baby. I realized she wouldn't live long enough for you to remember her, or for her to see you grow up and discover what kind of person you'd be. So in a way, you don't know her, and she didn't know you. And yet, she loved you. I don't know where love goes, but it belongs to you anyway.
Is this okay, Mom? Is this okay? Before I drop it in.
Now touch. Pick something with a texture you like.
And cake is in the oven, Sassy? Nice. What kind of cake did you guys make? So we have this thing. She mentioned, does she
My
read?
hand in my own hand. This speaks to how my mom loves me.
So, does she forget everything? Like, all of these that we put in? What was over here?
My bag and Dad's camera. Ready for the great departure.
Ooh, lemon cake. Do love a lemon cake. I'm kind of thinking,
Fabric,
well,
skin, plush, limbs. This speaks to how my dad loved me.
I don't know if we want to burn this, though, because it's so adorable. But I feel like if we're making something that's
Binding
supposed to,
is
like,
loose. The lace of the cover is ready to slip away. How I always wanted to meet these strangers.
so okay, wait, it's for the senses, and we already did hearing, right? Because she did the song, the tape. We just did smell, so there's sight, seeing. Wait, sight, seeing. We're doing touch? Did I already do touch? No, I didn't. So sight, seeing, and touch. Those are the 5 senses, everyone. So what would I want to do? Okay, sight. Wait, did I say sight? Hearing. No, we already did hearing. What am I missing? I said sight and seeing. I'm so sorry. Okay, wait. We have hearing and smell. We just did that. Now we have sight, touch, and what am I forgetting? What else can you do? Taste. Oh, goodness. Thank you. So, taste, she's making breakfast. So maybe there'll be something breakfasty there. So what other objects will I... Touches now. I'm trying to figure out what other objects we have, and so, like, what I want to use them. Which ones I would want to maybe use for... part of me is either the little palm print or the stuffed animal. What do you guys think? Or potentially the origami.
Creased paper lines.
Because that's, I mean...
I take care of fragile things.
What are you doing right now? So we are leaving town, and we are creating a pendant that is going to protect us from it's basically a protection spell. Thank you. So we need one thing that represents every sense, and so I need to choose something that is touch related. However, it seems to also, not for us, but I think for the mom, it removes some memory along with it. And so, like, for example, our fathers had died. We were going to do something. We were going to put something in that represented our father, and the mother asked not to use that one because she didn't want to lose that memory. But now, I don't know. So, okay, we're going to just do For those that are here, handprint, teddy bear, origami. I'm not going to do an official poll. Just put in the chat which one I should do. I feel like origami makes sense because you have to, like, fold it, right? And she said something about taking care of fragile things, origami. I feel like that kind of makes sense. Origami. All right.
So what did you end up choosing?
Origami bird.
Okay, feel the little bird. I remember your friend Pate made this little bird. You wanted to protect it, keep it like a pet. I thought it wouldn't last long. It's just a bit of folded paper. But you took good care of it. And years went by. You'd done it. It was still intact. That was when I started to understand what kind of person you are. You will chaperone these delicate things into the future.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. Let's do sight next. Pick something that looks nice.
She seems sad. Sight. Okay. Part of me is like I should use the portrait of the father, but if that means she's going to forget what her husband looks like, I think that would kill me. So I'm trying to think what else looks nice. I can't. I can't do
My
that.
bag and
Wait,
Dad's
sorry.
camera.
That's not what I meant to.
Ready for the great departure.
Sight.
Cover. How I always wanted to meet these strangers.
She said something that looks nice. This looks nice.
Poisoned.
Oh.
Blue. Shine.
But shine,
I
that's
look closely.
it's nice. It's very shiny.
Money. I always had the intuition the world could change completely.
And again, I don't know if this has like big or any ramifications really on the story so much, but I am being
Mr. Lotto, this speaks to how my dad loved me.
I'm tired.
3, 2, 1. Hooray! Mr. Lotto's here.
I like Mr. Lotto. We have the bell. I feel like, I mean, sure, bells do look nice, but I don't feel like it fits the thing. I don't feel like it fits when I'm being asked. Mom, this is so hard. We have this.
My hand when I was a child. This speaks to how my mom loves me.
I don't think I can. That's tough. And the mom looks sad. She's having memories like ripped away from her.
Gold, glint, smile, blushing face. I used to see souls everywhere.
This looks nice, right? It's a pretty nice spoon.
Brown, glass, ochre, parchment. I always wanted to experience new things.
You know what? I'm gonna go with the bug. I'm gonna go with the beetle. Looks pretty nice, even though she started off by saying poisoned. I'm not gonna even look at the pictures because there's no way. The mom's gonna be like, please no.
So, what did you end up choosing?
The
When
beetle.
you were a little kid and I'd wash your pants, I'd check the pockets and find all kinds of little things you'd collected off the ground. Rocks, leaves, bits of string, and bugs. It happened less and less as you got older. But I remember the afternoon I found this beautiful blue beetle in your pocket. I thought, oh, this might be the last time. And this dead insect suddenly became so precious to me. What is it in our young eyes that imbue every small thing with meaning? Why do we lose this? I don't think you ever did. For taste, we can eat breakfast and feed some to the burner. The memory I'll lose is the one we're forming right now.
Ah,
I want you to have it forever. Standing here, you're having a last taste of home. Now you're protected by lost memories. A gem of home around your neck. This is my only condition for letting you go. You must promise me never to take the pendant off. And never tamper with it.
yes, of course.
Okay? Then I'm okay with you leaving. I think your camera and bag are still in your room. It's time to gather them up.
Sad. Stay a little bit longer. Is there anything else I can do? Anything else you want to say about any of this? Can I go talk to Ma'am again? Ma'am. Doesn't look like it. Okay. Alright. Guess I'll get my things. Look, we'll talk to Mr. Lotto one more time.
I'm tired.
I love that. I need that as, I don't know, a wake-up alarm.
I've lost so much. How could the world ask me to lose you too? Look at us. There we are. There we were. We'll always be right here on this beautiful morning.
This is sad. Hi, Karg. How's it going? This game looks nice. It's so far very nice. We're only in the very beginning part of it, but I'm already very sad. Inspiration available.
I just performed a ritual with my mom. The moment has passed, but I'll record it in these pages for you, for the future.
Okay. So we have a final smile before I left home. Future will hear what I heard and see what I see. My mother's lost memories protect my mind from diseases of the outside world. I don't remember my grandmother, but I still feel her love. Mom knew that I'd chaperone delicate things into the future. What is in our young eyes that imbue every small thing with meaning? Interesting. Does that have... did it have an effect? Oh. Oh! Interesting. Place enough keepsakes to unlock an inspiration. That's probably a little too high. It's okay. Can I move this? Okay. Mama! Scale. Oh, there we go. There's the rotate. Let's put this on this page. And large. Put that there. It's like a little scrapbook. Yeah, it's actually really neat. Oh, I want to put the last one.
I never knew when my mom would share a memory of Dad while cooking, on a walk, with no warning. It knocked the wind out of me. Rituals take this grief and give it a shape and a story. Filling in this journal is a ritual too, but for a loss that hasn't hit us yet.
Can I put the last one? I just want to put it over here. I feel like... that's why I had this space. Let's put it here. Maybe let me put this here. Too large. Sorry, this is important to me. All right. Looks pretty good. Feeling pretty good about that. Oh, interesting. Oh, that's kind of neat. You can put... Oh. Oops. Whoops. You can put, like, Now I'm very curious to see, like, what quotes would have been available for... Oh. If you scale it down... Something like that. Look, you give me things to decorate, I will decorate them. Okay. All right.
I've brought tools to record the sights and sounds of this season. I'll start by recording the only place I've ever known. So can I just take pictures of anything? Is this my home? I'd like to take a picture of my house. Filter. Oh,
that's how you cycle through. Oh, I love that you can crouch. Okay. Can you just, like, take pictures and put these in the scrapbook? Because, please, yes. Oops. Okay, so square goes to the camera. You can. So, okay, if we get things, if we take pictures of things here, we can unlock some memories, maybe? Audio recorder. What is... Oh, this?
Public sleep music is a tradition of ours here. When the music ends, the village will begin to wake up.
Is that something that goes in the journal also? We'll just put that there for now. Can I also take a picture of it? I hope I have like infinite. Oh, also what's great. Okay, so L2 is crouch, by the way. And if you like just partially hold it, you can change how hold on, is this gonna lurk today? Have an assignment to work on. Enjoy the lurk. I hope the assignment goes well. The, like, graphics here are very pretty. The sky is beautimous.
Last night there was a goodbye party here in the plaza. Everyone was so afraid for me. To understand that fear, to understand where I grew up, you have to know the man standing watch over the plaza, Dr. Fumio.
This guy? Gonna get closer. Hold on. Change pace. Oh, lovely.
This is Dr. Fumio and his son. The statue isn't as old as it looks. The artist wore it down to give it a feeling of ancientness and the authority that comes with it. Dr. Fumio and his son founded Cairo back in 776. They live on through our traditions.
Take pictures and record audio to find the answer. Oh. There are 3 murals celebrating his work.
There are 3 murals celebrating Dr. Fumio's work.
That's what I said. So this is one. We work the day Dr. Fumio cured memory excess. No, we... Is that what it says? Work? Mock? We'll find out.
Remembering everything must be painful. Dr. Fumio brought peace to so many people here.
Uncertain. Maybe it is Mark, also. That's what I meant to do. Boop. Okay, there's the I saw the audio thing. Now there are 2 panels and then something here. Oh, maybe this.
I wish I could tell you more about this poster, but I never thought to ask what it means. Now we'll both never know what it means. Oh well.
Oh, interesting. This isn't a part of the statue. Okay, wait. Oh, and you can even play the noise?
A village that was created as a place to heal. Is that where my instinct to try to help comes from? It's so strange to imagine I'll be shaped by places and people I haven't met yet. So strange to imagine that I might feel at home somewhere else.
Oh. We'll just put this by its side. There we go. These are cool, by the way. Oh, I wanted to put the other thing. Hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna put that there for now. Okay, so that was not it. Let's keep looking around. This is like a scavenger hunt. Kind of. Oh, that's 100% what we're looking for. Oh, I see what it's saying. We mark the day Dr. Fumio cured time misperception disorder. I see. We mark the day. I get it. I get it now.
The elder sought out Dr. Fumio to cure her mother, who was suffering from time misperception.
Gosh, that is... I am suffering from time misperception all of this past... years. There's another one. Closer. Cakes out of the oven. It smells good. Nice. My coworkers thought today is Thursday. Caught today's Thursday disease. That's fair. 51 shrines, 128 Koroks. Oh gosh. Some of us felt like it was Wednesday, but not Thursday. That's terrible. Look at this.
The ruins in the distance were used to make us afraid of the outside world. Dangerous and impossible to reach, they said.
I love this mechanic, by the way. Having a little notebook that you can take pictures and decorate yourself. Love it. There's a thing we're missing. I know there's the sound thing. There's a picture thing. Also, we can interact with this. What is this? Ooh. Look at this little fish. It's mine now.
Pate loves fish, even though nobody here has ever seen one.
Oh, that's what the little, I thought they were just little markings. That's what the strips of paper are. They're like the decorations of the goodbye party. Just seeing if there's anything left for us. Ooh, what's this?
Smells like an old man's toes dipped in cinnamon. I had to drink this gross potion last night. Like my pendant, it's supposed to protect my brain.
Uh-oh. I'm running out of room. That goes there. Clearly. We might have to resize some things. But also, look, they give me, I have to remember things, okay? So I will take pictures. That's just for me. That was just for me.
A wish fell off the tree. I'm not supposed to read them, but it might be good for you to have an example of one. I can go against tradition a little for posterity.
By the way, there's no way to take, like, a... Okay, yeah. It doesn't... I was wondering if there was a way to, like, take a picture of yourself. But it does not look. It does not look like that is a thing. Ooh, what is this? floral cures. Come learn medicinal plant recipes handed down from Dr. Fumio.
We learn to grow cures for maladies from the outside world, even though they seem to be long gone. It's just tradition.
This is not... Okay. Just had to double check. Where is the last thing? I know there's the sound. What is this? Nothing. What is this? Oh, can I take a picture of it? Just because it looks cool? Because I will. The sound of music. Ba-da-da-da. It's okay. Alright, hold on. Let me double check. We're looking for something. Whoops. Also. Alright, we have that. Wait. Something that looks like this. I'm looking for another Mirau. They're pretty large, so it could be down the way. Oh, no, it's over there. Probably. I'll get that in a second. Rip Dr. Fumio, dream sickness dreams on.
Dr. Fumio said the dream sickness was caused by something very powerful. He wasn't able to cure it. Caro Village is nice if you're a child or an old person. But for those of us in between, I need to leave.
Lurk, I'll watch while read a little bit more of my book at this slow work shift. Nice, nice. Thank you for the lurk, friend. Goodbye, Caro. Fish in the sky.
Pate's little daydream of leaving this place, of seeing something weird.
We've heard of Pate quite a bit, but no signs of said Pate. Like, not really seeing us off. Music and poetry night.
This is the cafe where my dad used to read his poems. He wrote one for me. Maybe he wrote it for you too.
Is Pate a creepy puppet? Maybe. That's what I was thinking as well. For those who don't know, there's a character... Well, a character's familiar in Critical Role is named Pate. Look, I have infinite Polaroids. You're really something if you think I'm not going to take a bunch of photos. this. I wonder how much I can record.
This is a healing instrument created by Dr. Fumio. It draws on the pure mountain air. Dr. Fumio was an important person, but we also just have a need to put a human face on events that are beyond our control. He may have felt just as scared and helpless as everyone else.
I think we looked at pretty much everything here. I feel like I know the How Long to Beat said it was probably like 6-ish hours. I think it's gonna take us longer because I am going to be taking pictures of everything. Just try to stop me. This little hat and fishing stuff.
I go fishing here with my best friend Pate, even though there's nothing to catch. We both appreciate the silence. Karo Village was founded during the modernity. Much later, Dr. Fumio arrived and remade it in his image. This flower means you're in my thoughts. The morning after the search was called off for Dad, our doorstep was covered in them.
The city or the town's gonna wake up and they're gonna be like, I thought you left. I'm sorry, I'm taking photos. It's just so nice. What is that noise? Oh, is there water falling in that? There is. Oh, that's neat.
A drip, just as slow, reliable, and oddly satisfying as life itself in this little village.
Is it recording?
Yes.
Okay. How to leave home for my daughter. Find a sacred square of earth. Lay down so you have the dirt at your back. Close your eyes. Close everything. Do you see for yourself? You see for the dead, for the unborn. Do you listen for yourself? You listen for the dead, for the unborn. Your ancestors are in that dirt. All the living and all the dead are holding you up. Now, stand. They're still there, aren't they? It's time to move, to entangle yourself everywhere with everyone. So the next time you lay down in the dirt, you will have so much more to tell them.
I don't know if this is mentioned, but why are you leaving home? So we are leaving home because a change of season is coming, and it seems to be somebody, someone we know. Oh, it's Pate. It's Pate's dream. I'm putting that together. Pate had a prophetic dream, a vision that means that the season is going to end. The world is about to enter a new era. A great change is coming, and everyone is afraid. We don't know what's coming. Nobody in the town ever leaves. I think they are thinking that it's something bad. And so we are traveling. The elder of the village said that we could leave as long as we take what we collect. So the photos and audio and whatever, we're taking it to the museum vault, a palace of art and memory at the edge of the earth, because it would keep it safe from the turmoil of a changing season. So that is why we are leaving. But no one ever leaves. So this is like very odd for someone from our town to be doing this. I know I could run to this little next thing, but I just think it's nice to, take our time a little bit. Appreciate the sights and sounds. Think again, no, not a problem.
Pate fixed up 3 bikes instead of 1.
Let's take a moment before we leave. Let me get a photograph, because certainly there will be a cool angle for this. Pate is quite handy, having visions. Fixing up bikes. Pate can do it all. Whoops, sorry. Oh, we can't move closer in that direction. Oh, no, well. Okay. Anything else hiding? Okay, no. I think we're ready.
I've always wondered what's on the other side of this gate. Today, I'll find out.
Let's go with the blue bike. I think the blue one looks cool. Oh, no way. You have to pedal? Incredible. I love the sound effects. Woo! I'm not on the road, but I'm enjoying the view. This is very pretty. Oh gosh. Getting a little too close to the wall. Pate forgot to put brakes on the bike. Oops. Greetings from Ting Valley. Why not traipse around the Azen Islands? Don't bother trying to visit. It simply isn't that kind of location. All right.
I can see in these letters that the outside world has extremes of beauty and tragedy beyond anything I've known.
It's like a post office situation. It seems illegal, but... Dear Esdale, I'll be surprised if this letter reaches you. The war has become like a deranged sleeper thrashing in bed, eyes closed tight. I've noticed how the soldiers strip people of their clothes first, a smaller degradation which permits everything that follows. I wish I had loved you more completely when the world allowed it. Love, Odell.
You were right. The letter never made it. The season before this one, the war, seems so horrible.
Dear Corden... wait.
That
No!
poor baby.
Dear Cornelius, I've thought it over, and I have to tell you, the name you picked for your baby, it is terrible. Please do not go forward with it. I pray this letter reaches you in time. What was the name? I mean, incredible. Do not go forward with it. I want to know what the name was.
I feel nourished in these sights by the unfamiliarity of it all. These means of connection, long in disuse, are certainly telling me something about the world. Will they be used again in the next season?
That poor baby. Any more letters for us to pick up? Year 704, number 215. Import, export, fabric, 5 rolls, herbal tea, 20 cans, roots, 10, dried flour, 1 box, seeds, 1 bag. On the back, the trade routes are cut off. Caro is gonna feel even smaller now.
Traders used to come to the outskirts of the village. The war put an end to this.
There's like flowers up there. Zoom and enhance. Any other felonies I can commit by opening? I guess these are all old letters, so it's like you can open letters as long as a certain time has passed. That's not true. I don't know. I doubt that is true, but it just seems like, you know. Wait. Oh. Please get this letter to Dr. Fumio. I am suffering from the memory excess but cannot travel to the village for treatment. I was praying you could instruct me by mail how to cure myself of this disease. I am unable to forget. Now I realize how important it is to gain open space in the mind. Tell me what to do. Tell me how to forget. Please get this letter to Dr. Fumio.
Before setting up in Caro village, Dr. Fumio roamed the land curing people. It must have been hard when he wasn't around anymore, especially for people who couldn't travel to the village.
The visuals of this game are so nice, peaceful. Yeah, I agree. The, like, just visual art style of this game is excellent. Just one more. double check. Let me, Oh, I want to lie down on the ground so I can get a better shot. That's okay. Just want a picture of the dancing papers. Oh, don't mind me. Well, hold on. Park bike. Okay, yeah. Anything else over here? Yes, I'm gonna sketch. Yeah, I'm kind of okay. Usually with certain games, you know... Hold on. Oh! Whoops. I was like, is there something else? No. With some games, you know, I try to make sure that, you know, I'm talking or whatever. But I'm okay with there being some silence as well. Especially in a game like this, when I feel like it's sort of about experiencing the journey, sort of. I'm okay with just sitting here and let it speak for itself, but hold on. Oh, I'm supposed to go that way. I see. This game consists of all of your favorite things to do in a game. Drawing, photography, staring off into the distance. Forgetfulness. It has it all. It has it all. Oh, ring bell. R1 is apply brakes. Good to know. The with the PS5 and the like haptic feedback triggers, when you're cycling, you can feel like a little bit of resistance to it. It's really nice. Also, it has like very distinct vibrations for like if you were audio recording something or I can't see the road, but I just wanted to get a good look of that. Let's get off for a second. Look at this photograph. Every time I do, it makes me laugh. See, this is art. This is art, friends. Let me teach you a thing or two. All right. That's fine. I was wondering what art was. Well, this is it. I will help you with that. That just killed my train of thought. Sorry. I just needed to take a picture of a reflection. So, you know, Just because it's what art is. But hold on, what does this say? Flooding? Is that what that means? No, it's okay. Train of thought derailed.
I heard at some point the tides got less predictable. Places flooded that never had before.
We definitely need to put our art photo in the thing. Oh. Let's include all of the letters. I hope all of this stuff gets added to like the end. To like whoever's looking at the stuff and is like, wow, this is art. Whenever Dang, this is art. I feel like it's probably important to also include some text. I've only been putting photographs, but for the most part, but it's probably important to like. Can I I also don't know how this works exactly, like, or like what it'll be used for. So I can include this sound. I just figure, I don't know. I just don't know. Like, I don't know if the game will reward me for doing certain things or no. Oh, wait. Get off the bike. What does this say? Sea Land Transportation Industries established 543.
A crane to move materials around. The things that used to be possible.
I wonder if it's like only things that are included like in the book, like actually placed, are technically like in it, or I'm loving this, by the way. I think this is super, super cool. Look at this little guy.
I forgot what I was going to say.
Are you me? Hello, Mr. Froggo. By the way, the controller is vibrating to the croak of the frog. Which, I wonder if it's just supposed to be like, it vibrates to the sound that plays. But still, it's neat. We include that. Even though you could kind of hear it probably. Oh, look, it has a special thing for the Froggo. That was basically what I was trying to do here, but that's fine. We'll keep that one too. Chaz, how's this so far? It interested me, but I don't know anything about it. I love it. It's definitely a noisy little fellow. This is, I feel very like this is the type of thing that I would really like. But it's really good so far. We're essentially on a journey to catalog things while we travel. Oh, look, there's an animal. While we travel to maybe like a museum of some kind. And there's a changing of the season, and we don't know if it's good or bad, I think, or permanent or catastrophic or what. But on our way, we are taking photos and also recording audio, which is what I just did. I recorded this little frog. And then you have to organize it in your, like, journal. And so you can, like, place all these things and, like, replay the audio of certain stuff. You can place text in different places, and I don't know. It's actually just really neat. But so I'm loving it. I'm kind of loving it. It seems like a very slow, introspective, narrative kind of story. It also is like alternate universe Earth-ish. I think they've said Earth, but like we had to the start of the game is basically like you had to do sort of like a ritual spell sort of. And so it's like not quite not quite Earth sort of, but now, is this thing gonna run away from me? Oh look, there's two.
I heard that village was abandoned because of a mind disease.
Mind diseases.
Not every community had someone like Dr. Fumio to perform cures.
We're basically like the first of our kind to, not our kind, of like the village to leave.
We learned about old technology in school, but not much about animals. What are these strange goat-like creatures? Are they simply goats?
Oh, there's actually 3 of them. Can I pet?
My first time petting an animal. I think it went pretty well.
I pet all of them. I can has pet.
That time it felt off. I guess I had beginner's luck before. Okay, now I got it back. I'm in control. I can easily pet certain four-legged animals.
Come on, look up. Lift your head up. I'm ready. I'm so ready for you to lift your head up. Oh, is it not? It's not going to, is it? Come on. This would be such a good photo.
In the village, these cranes look like little creatures, grazing.
It's okay.
I had no idea how huge they are.
You see, that's what I said, Emmers. Do any of them lift their heads? Or are they kind of stuck in eating pose? As I said, I might... it's gonna take me longer, because I'm... Oh yeah, they don't. I thought they did when I was, like, walking up, but... Yeah, it's gonna take me way longer to do this. For a split second... Oh, wait, hold on. I say we look over here just because. Okay. Yeah, it's going to take me a lot longer to get through these. It did encourage roaming in the beginning, I think. Yeah, we will be roaming for sure. But yeah, we're just, I mean, it's about the experience. But for a second, I was like, oh man, I might need to change the schedule. We might take a third day to do this. I keep thinking the sheep is gonna explode. Worms Armageddon. Oh no. The sound it makes is exactly the same. Oh man. I wish I could take selfies.
I cycled through landscapes, seeing them for the first and last time. I had no idea when I left my home how the season would end, or more importantly, how soon.
Oh, it's fading. I guess I'm supposed to keep writing. I just stopped to look around though.
On a cold, damp day, I feel true loneliness for the first time. Nobody could have described with words how big this world is, how it goes and goes. I passed through it, where others passed before me.
The long journey. Oh, that's so cool! It shows the water droplets on the camera. Look. That is awesome. Unexpected and super cool. I love that. That's neat. Oh, that's so cool.
When a season turns, the reasons behind things might disappear. But the engine may survive. The power is not lost. It's just buried a little.
I thought I might change the season by changing the landscape. Cut these down like trees. But that's not how a season changes.
This person wanted the season to change. Why? Time seems to pass differently around here. I feel so heavy and so light at the same time. I'm not really alone. I'm with myself. I'm with the earth.
New stamps in conclusion unlocked? What does that mean? Oh, we already have that. Wonder if I can audio record the sky. Oh, we actually did need to go this way. I think it's audio recording. Yeah. Should have brought my bike along. Did I take a picture of the gate? Like abandoned highways. But like, what if there's something over here that we don't know? You know, there could be hiding something from us.
This structure dominates the landscape but wasn't made for it. It's for passing through, for moving elsewhere.
Oops. Every line is dead, every wire is cut. I hate this season.
They wanted the season to change because they were so alone.
So worth the try. Just want to double check there wasn't anything hiding. Ooh. Puddle, hold on. I think we have some art on our hands, maybe? An opportunity for some art? Oops. Oh gosh, that's not what I meant to do. That was not art, everyone. But this is. See, it really says something, you know? It really says something. Now, hold on. Can I, like... Hold on, we need to put our, There we go. More art. Oh, wait. I keep on going like 5 feet and then stopping for a sec. Yeah, what's this?
One melody is like me out here alone. I can't really live like this. I have a feeling they use these music boxes to fall asleep.
What does it say locked sometimes? What does that mean? One voice, one tune, alone in the wilderness can't last long. 2 voices, a melody, and a harmony is enough to survive a little while. 3 voices, a community, a song can last a whole season.
They kept themselves company with music.
My student was playing around with his water bottle and spilled water on his workbook page he was supposed to be completing. Instead of waiting for it to dry and then completing the page, he took the page out of his book and threw it away. Oh, man. Oh, boy. It's a creative solution. Same tune, it sounds like.
2 voices is like me and my mom. We can survive, but eventually you need more.
Oh.
3 voices is complex as life is supposed to be. I could listen forever.
Can I, like... with all 3 playing? Oh, I think it's also kind of coming out of the controller as well. I just realized. I hear something. here's what we're gonna have to do. I want to include this. I wish I could actually scale the text, but whoops, you cannot see that. Okay, is there anything we're missing? Just want to see one thing on this. I just wanted to see if there was like, if you have all three going, is there like, you know, something? Looks like they had some cookies. But everything else is...
They used the walls like I use my journal.
Nothing is over here? No. So where are those people? Whoops. I met a driver from a group that's building a community. I'm leaving with him. Goodbye to this lonesome place. Goodbye to this lonesome season.
Looks like they made it out of here. But what is this group?
Very mysterious. I don't know if you guys can hear that. But it's like, yeah, there's like little droplets, but it's shaking also with all the little like sounds. It's cool.
When I was a kid, I heard voices talking inside the sound of rain. I still listen for it, even though I know it's not there.
Oh, maybe it's just locked because it's like playing audio. Oh, and look. That's cool. Let's move, let's put this here. This one gets to be moved. trying to break? I love that they added the little droplets to the camera. I think that's so cool. What a neat addition.
In the empty places, I found companionship in the tapes I recorded before leaving home. The elder told me the story of her life. I listened back to it, ready to note down anything that seemed important.
Let's set the scene for the listener, whoever that might be. This is the elder speaking. We're sitting in the plaza, saying goodbye to a dear soul. We're here to see if there's anything useful in my mind that could help you on your trip. A century's worth of memories, dreams, fantasies, visions. Like a big, old, haunted library. When I die, this library will burn down. But which book should we check out first? I don't have all the answers, but I do feel the story of my life could help you understand what kind of world is out there.
Do you have any
It's
advice
okay
for my
not
trip?
to understand everything right away. The moment may pass before you've gotten a firm hold on it. But as long as you're there to witness it, to take it down in your journal, you and others to come will someday take the time to make sense of it all.
How did you become the elder?
First, I got old. That's an important step. Being an elder is all about how you react to strange events. The key is not to be surprised, but kind of frown, look serious, and say something like, "It begins." Never say, "I don't know." Say, "We dive into a pool of uncertainty."
Where were you born?
I was born on the ocean. My mother and father worked on a cruise ship. The short-lived but glorious, watery republics, floating cities. Most won their independence by the time I was born. How can I describe them? They were a jewel of the golden season, pleasure boats with a radical political program. How nice. The golden age was a time of flags, logos, mottos, mastheads. My mom taught me to read them. She was a ship's philosopher. My dad was a recycling engineer. Recycling on the ship was a matter of life and death. We had to get the most out of every object and watt of energy.
Tell me about your dad.
He struggled against waste and entropy. It was a never-ending puzzle of inputs and outputs. The waste of one system could be the source material for another. It was stressful work. I remember one time asking him what the trouble was. He said, "I'm trying to create a system that is more efficient than the human body, which had millions of years to evolve and still has vestigial organs, and dies if it doesn't have water for 3 days." His name was Mirek Kale.
What was it like growing up there?
I loved the way the ship would tilt and roll with the waves, especially as I fell asleep. It was so comforting. Picture me as a kid in bed, feeling the swaying of the ship. It was like being rocked to sleep as a baby. I loved exploring the ship too, wandering through the suites, the swimming pool, the game rooms, and there were 2 dance halls, a large, elegant one and another one in the basement. A lot of my firsts were down there. My first dance, my first kiss, and so forth.
When did you leave the ship?
Our ship was taken over in the early days of the war. That was the end of the watery republics. I heard the dance hall in the basement became a weapons cache. Took me half my life to say goodbye to the world I knew in my youth. Imagine me and my parents and everyone I knew being escorted off the ship by a company of soldiers. And I'm thinking, I hope they don't make a mess of my room. I was embarrassed by the younger kids who were crying their eyes out, but they knew, I guess.
Was that the end of a season?
Yes, the start of the war was a turning of seasons. And we had been warned this season was going to end. Oh, but we didn't understand the warning. You see, one night, along a coastline, we saw beautiful lights shimmering above the water. Later, we found out this was an ancient warning system. It hadn't been used in so long. We didn't know what it meant. We just thought, well, ain't that pretty? We tried to stick together and camped out on the coast of the Prismatic Grounds.
What's the Prismatic Grounds?
A kingdom of art and science. They got rich during the golden season. Everything that made them beloved before the wealth came. Passionate, uncompromising, self-obsessed, made them unbearable once they had power. Artists make terrible kings. Are you sure you want me to keep going? The story gets darker from here on.
Yeah.
Okay, so conditions in the camp were getting worse. My mom got lost in thought for long periods of time. She'd be completely still for hours, days even. We realized she caught, well, now we call it time misperception disorder. It's when you lose your ability to tell how much time is passing. A minute can feel like an hour. A day can pass in 10 seconds.
How did she catch it?
We don't know exactly. Our consciousness is delicate. There are minerals and sounds that can adjust it. Dr. Fumio's greatest fear was that someone would use this as a weapon. We heard about a traveling doctor who could cure these kinds of diseases. I decided to go find him. I found out his name was Dr. Fumio, and he traveled with his son Lucio. People talked about him like he was a god.
What happened when you found them?
I described my mom's condition to Dr. Fumio. He said there was no cure yet, but there was a village high in the mountains. He thought it was high enough he'd have a better chance at treatment. Lower places are more dangerous. Valleys are the worst. He invited me to join them in going to the village. But I wanted to go back and get my parents and bring them with me.
A village high in the mountains.
Yes, our Caro village. People thought it had been destroyed, or was a myth. But Lucio had a vision which showed us how to get here. I packed my things and got ready to leave the next morning.
The doctor's name is Lucio. Probably? I assume if his name is Dr. Fumio, but that's his first name. I don't know. That's a good question.
That night, my mom came to me in a dream. She was standing in a field of flowers. I'd grown since I last saw her. We were the same height. She pressed a finger hard into my palm. She taught me well. I knew the meaning of the gesture. I knew no matter what I did, I'd never see my parents again. In the morning, I told Dr. Fumio I would follow him to Caro village. The next few weeks were very physically tiring, hiking, climbing. And when we found the village, building, planting, cleaning, Fumio brought sick people from all over the world, and they got better.
It might be his first name, because, I mean, she just referred to it as just Fumio, so maybe, I don't know.
The treatments worked. Everyone was healing. So why couldn't I? One day, we got word the war was over. We never found out how it ended. It was like peace just swept over the earth in a split second. There was a party in the plaza to celebrate the end of the war, but I couldn't bring myself to go. Yes, it was over, but it had taken my home, my family. That night, as I was falling asleep, I felt the bed tilt and sway gently, as if it was being tossed on the waves of the ocean.
Yeah. They did say that. She just referred to him as just Fumio, though, so I don't know if that's like I don't know. It'd be odd if it was just like his last name, you know?
As if I was back in my bedroom on the ship. As if I was back in my mother's arms.
Lucio Fumio. Yeah, that does sound fun.
Being rocked gently to sleep, I knew I was finally home. And nothing could hurt me.
I'm stuck in an ad. No!
Yeah, baby!
Opons, welcome in. How are you?
I imagined coming upon a place as hidden and singular as my own village. Eventually, I found myself circling a valley, looking for a way in.
Thanks, friendo. Wabam!
Sassy! Thank you for gifting us up to Karg. I'm just laying in bed peacefully then. Yeah, baby! Incredible. Ads be gone! Sassy, thanks so much for gifting us up to Karg. Opons, how are you doing? How are things? How are things? This game is super good.
This valley is asking people for a visit. I should oblige it.
Uh-oh, a valley? But apparently the valleys are very dangerous. Okay, we already saw that, I think, but oh no. Historic yet optimistic, Tiang Valley, home of the three reliable gods, created by the informative signage company, 730. That is informative. Whoa. What is that? I wonder if we'll go there.
This is a truly enormous, impassive structure.
No, are we going uphill? Oh, we are. That's just a fence. Anything over there? Can't see down there. I usually don't mind them, but ads really suck when I'm trying to interact with you guys. Yeah. Does make it harder. Tiang Valley, a gift from the Prismatic Grounds, the Electric Peace Project, year of 515.
We never used this kind of technology in my village. Nobody trusted it.
I'm gonna run to the bathroom really fast before we continue. Retrieve bicycle? Oh wait, can it just teleport to you? Because that's so nice. So I don't have to keep running back. I'm just gonna run to the bathroom really fast. So if you guys need to stand up, stretch, etc., now is the time to do so. I will leave you with some music. Oh, it's doing the thing. It's fine. Leave you some music and leave you over here. We'll be right back, friends. Just chillax for a sec. Alrighty, I am back, my friends. Let's just pop over here for a second. Time to run amok. Go wild! You can use non-my emotes anytime, Sassy. I just realized I don't know much about other Twitch emojis or emotes. Are those from other streamers? Yeah, so generally the way it works, I think, so there are two different types of emotes. Follower emotes and subscriber emotes. If you are a subscriber, you can use those emotes, or if you're gifted a sub, you can use those emotes anywhere around Twitch. There are some emotes that are follower emotes. Those, if you're only a follower, you can only use those in that person's chat. So here, our follower emotes currently, I think we only have 2. Right? I think our only follower emotes are... Oh no. Is Ha now a follower emote? I can't remember. These might be our follower emotes right now. For sure, Meatcat and the Po2 are. Now, if you are a subscriber, you can use those follower emotes anywhere. But if you are not a subscriber, you can only use follower emotes in that person's chat that you are following. Oh, they're called emotes. Yes, correct. That is correct, Card. Yeah, so that's basically it. So it's kind of like a perk that you get these fun emotes. So usually they're kind of reaction-based stuff or inside jokes or that kind of thing. I know, but it was the craziest thing I could think of that was still jet-friendly. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Anyway, yes, that's one of the perks. So you get ad-free viewing for that person's channel. You also get emotes for that, that person. Sometimes some channels have something that's called like either Better TTV or BTTV, or there's another one, and I forget what that one's called. Those are extra emotes that are not a part of Twitch, that the only way you can see them is through a web browser. So we have a few of those. And so if you... 7TV, that's what it is. If you have the emotes or have this extension in your web browser, if you're on a computer, you can see them in the chat. If not, you can see them if we use like... So for example, we have this... the Garfield emote, Garfy. If you don't have the extension, it just looks like someone typed in the word Garfy in the chat. But if you look on the screen, you can see the little Garfield like floating. So like that's what it looks like to people who have that extension. So if you're ever confused, if people are saying Cat Jam or whatever, it's because they have the extension, and people who have the extension can see the little, the little cat bobbing its head. But so yeah, so there's that, and it's kind of a neat like free way to have some emotes or be able to interact with whatever. For those that are who weren't here earlier, I mentioned that I added a new emote to the Better TTV, which is it's gonna be our Void emote, because we don't usually like spoilers or backseating, but in our Discord channel, or in our Discord community, we have a channel directly for spoilers and backseating. So if people want to talk about how to solve a puzzle or whatever, you can all keep it there. But now, because we always refer to it as the Void, now we have an emote specifically for that, where it's our Scriggle emote, which is this one. It's our Scriggle emote being thrown into like a Doctor Strange portal. So, so you can go to the void. But anyway, that's kind of a rundown. So now, like, if we do exclamation point backseating or whatever, which auto message of, you know, please keep all backseating and no spoilers, or spoilers in that chat. It also uses it now. So I didn't want to use it as like a didn't want to upload that as a one of our animated emotes because I figured those should be kind of reserved for ones that were, you know, you can use elsewhere. You might be able to use that one, but I feel like, I don't know, it's more specific to us. So I just decided to upload it as a better TTV. But anyway, let's continue for a little bit longer. We'll probably go to the end of this next like chapter, and then we'll stop here, and we'll be picking this up tomorrow. Because I love this. This is excellent. This is dust.
A skeletal version of the kind of billboard I saw earlier.
Anything else of note? It's really neat to see what they oh, sorry. Close up. What they recorded lines for, you know? It kind of feels rewarding when I don't think this is one, but I just want to do this because I think it kind of it'll look neat, sort of. If we do black, that's oh, the high contrast actually looks pretty good. I wanted to see. Let's do high contrast. It actually, I'm not surprised. This looks neat. This is art, people. Beautiful art.
The elder warned me about valleys.
Lines. Mm-hmm.
She said they were dangerous. I feel a dulcet tension in the air. I enter to see the moment between seasons.
Ooh. I don't think we fully got to that entrance yet, but I think it assumes we have because we've taken so many photos, but little did they know that I will be taking a lot of photos, so. Wait a minute. Should I have tried to audio record up there? Let's go back. It has certainly gotten foggy. I mean, that's... Anything? No. It looks like when it's just the audio tape, it's sort of like you're just recording a sound, but it's not like a special. It fruits me with my dinner, and it just gave me a brain freeze. Oh no. You should try exhaling. A lot.
not so long ago,
Gizmo!
in the mysterious land of Toronto, Canada.
I have been lurking so long. The game looks neat, but I've had no audio. Are you enjoying it? I'm loving it. It's very good. It's very, very good. It is very just chill and calming and it's poignant and sad and nostalgic all at the same time. It's very good. It's super, super good. But Gizmo, it's good to see you in Tank's stream earlier. Hope you're having a good day. Let me take a photo, because you know we got to. That car is on. Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. But it looks like we can record that. Should we include that sign? It's okay. We'll do this.
Must be a car, but it looks weird. I haven't seen one like this in my books.
Oh.
Oh. The valley. 1 second.
Gather around the gray hand. Oh, I thought he meant that he had like he had been lurking and had it muted, not that he's currently muted. But still, I appreciate the translation, Sassy.
I've heard sounds that can heal the mind. It feels like this noise would do the opposite.
Oh, he's back.
Is that a strotophob? What are they called? What is it?
My recorder?
I love old gear like that. It's getting more and more rare. I had a camera, but it broke. Not that interesting of a story, I guess. What are you doing here?
I'm here to observe and record the world.
The whole thing, huh? You're young. You got time. What kind of stuff are you recording?
Hopefully people and their culture.
Oh yeah, civilization they call it. The valley would be a good place to use those tools. Too bad it's closed down. Let me finish up here, huh?
All of it's closed. Oops.
What will happen when we do as instructed and gather around this fake person?
Hey. This was like a second home for a while. That was fun earlier when you showed up. And I was carrying the cardboard man. You were like, who are these guys? I've been pretty bored here. You know, the valley's gonna be flooded soon. That's why nobody can go in there. The dam is falling apart.
What's wrong with the dam?
It's too old. There's nobody left who knows how to repair it. We're taking it down so we'll know when it'll collapse. It gives us time to evacuate everyone.
Who is we?
Greyhounders.
Ah.
We're a community organization. We do all kinds of fun stuff. Health clinics, mine sweeping, daycare, evacuations, weddings. We're new.
What is Grey Hand supposed to mean?
It was supposed to be because we're helpful yet neutral. We took a vote and decided to change the name, though. We want something more friendly sounding. I'm excited to find out what it would be. We're trying to get new things going. But it's hard. The past really has a tight grip on people. Doesn't feel like a fair fight. So we're trying to, well, anyway. It's funny. I stood guard here for a week. And I've only seen Greyhands like myself. And Valley people on their way out. But now I see you, and you're like a new element or something. I've never met anyone doing what you're doing. And we Greyhands gotta support new things. So, I'm not supposed to let anyone in. How can I? Jeez. I think you should go down into the valley and take a look. Gotta try something here. Dang it. I was trying to wink. Well, you get the idea. Go on and put that old gear to use. You can take my map of the valley too. I don't need it anymore. I'll be down to pick everyone up around midnight. See you then.
I met a Greyhand. He let me into the valley. I think he wanted me to record what the Greyhands were up to, and he gave me a map. The assembly point seemed like a good place to start. I wonder what he expects me to discover in the valley.
What does that say? Encounter a stranger and have a pleasant interaction. We did have a pleasant interaction. Alternate reality Blue Badger. It was that, wasn't it? Okay, I actually think let's stop here because I feel like this chapter is going to go on for a bit. So we'll stop here and we will continue here tomorrow. But I'm very excited to continue playing this. I've loved this. It is so well done. The graphics are very cool. The I don't know, the purpose of this or just the direction it's taking it in just seems excellent. I'm loving this a lot. But yes, let's go here. We'll do this. But all right, let me just see real fast. I can't wait to continue. If we may need an extra day. If so, we'll probably not play Breath of the Wild on Thursday. But friends, thank you so much for being here and hanging out with me today. Oh, I'll have to do this. We don't have a place specifically for it, but you can just put it in comments. I'll just kind of keep track of them. Okay. Let's go ahead. And we're gonna raid Donut Damage. He's currently playing some Fortnite on the video. Gotcha. Yeah, and pretty much in any of them, I can try to keep track of them that way. I think for now that's gonna be probably the best place. But before we go, let me just give a couple of thank yous out real fast. Yimet, thank you so much for the resub for 17 months. Play season. Thank you for the follow and for the game because it's so good. Tank, thank you so much for the resub and for the raid. Thank you very much. Landline, thank you for the raid as well. And Sassy for the gifted sub to Karg. I appreciate that. Hope ad-free viewing is just excellent. But let's go ahead. Head over to Donut Damages. He has just a wonderful community. We love him. very uplifting and kind and just excellent. So we're gonna go hang out with him for a bit. But tomorrow we will be back with more of Season. It's gonna be a good time. I can't wait to sort of dive in and maybe see some of like I figure with a new area like this, the fact that they're giving us a map, part of me is like, oh, I'm gonna be taking pictures of a lot of things. That's why I was like, let's save it for tomorrow. But let's see, have a great night. I'm off to finish making a birthday cake. Enjoy, and happy birthday to Mama Panda. I hope she has a great birthday. But friends, thank you guys so much for being here today. I appreciate it. All of the chats, follows, raids, etc. Thank you so much. The gifted subs. But I will see you guys tomorrow with more Season. I hope you are enjoying it as much as I am. And again, thank you to the devs for the code. It's very exciting and I appreciate it. But all right, I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one. Bye-bye.